Right now, a massive global wealth redistribution is quietly taking place. It is a strategic financial squeeze that is moving billions of dollars from Japan directly into American institutions. For decades, Japan's near-zero interest rates provided the world's cheapest capital. International investors borrowed yen for almost nothing and used it to fuel explosive growth in U.S. stocks and real estate. This was the famous carry trade, and it made a lot of people very rich. But in 2026, that era has officially come to an end. The Japanese yen has been in a free fall, crashing past 160 per dollar earlier this year. To stop the bleeding and prevent their economy from suffocating, Japan has been backed into a corner. They've already depleted their usable dollar cash, leaving them with only one option: selling off their massive mountain of U.S. Treasury bonds. Japan is the largest foreign holder of U.S. debt, but they are being forced to sell those bonds at rock-bottom prices. Why? Because U.S. interest rates remain high, which has pushed bond prices down. This is where the United States is making its move. Instead of letting these forced sales crash the market, the U.S. is using the Federal Reserve's FEMA repo facility. Think of it as a strategic vacuum. The U.S. is essentially buying back its own debt from Japan for pennies on the dollar. They are using Japan's desperation to retire U.S. debt at a massive discount. Every time Japan sells a bond to save the yen, wealth is transferred from the Japanese public to the U.S. Treasury and American banks. It is a ruthless cycle, where one of the world's largest economies is being liquidated to fund the U.S. deficit. If you are just leaving your money in a standard savings account or a passive index, you are effectively standing in the way of this global shift. This is exactly why we focus on active wealth management at the Stewardship Finance Academy. The buy and hold era is being replaced by a protect and pivot reality. If the world's most powerful central banks are currently cannibalizing each other to survive, what makes you think your retirement plan is safe if it's still running on 20th century logic? Follow and subscribe to stay ahead.